Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 5 of nursing research. I'm coming to you from our hotel room in New Orleans. We've been having a great time in the city. It's been really fun. All right, so this week in the lecture, you got information about data measurement and analysis in quantitative and qualitative research. And so you're going to be exploring some of that data as you do your CLC project this week, and we'll get into more of that a little bit. Okay, so DQ questions for this week: purpose of demographic data and developing your own instrument. These are kind of some interesting questions. They might appear superficial, but dig down into them a little deeper and make sure that you use your text, because there's more here that meets the eye on the surface. So do the best you can with those, and of course I'll be adding in comments as we go along throughout the week. Let's see, I will be reviewing your week 4 assignments, hopefully much more quickly than I was able to do this past week. I'm probably going to be starting them tomorrow on my flight back to Utah, and I'm hoping to have them done by the end of the weekend. That's my goal. So, but really be careful and make sure that each time you're checking into the course, you're looking at your individual forum and questions to the instructor forum. Because remember, if I put a new post in there, it might not show up as a notification. Usually when I reply to your post, it shows up as a notification, but sometimes the brand new ones don't, and I really don't want you to miss anything. So make sure you're checking those. Okay, so this week we've got a CLC assignment, and then next week we'll go back to our individual critique of your articles. So the CLC assignment this week is really kind of starting the building blocks of that evidence-based practice project, okay? And so this week you're going to be filling out the Excel grid about articles that you find, studies that are done about your topic. Now, the directions say up to 10, okay? The minimum that I would really want to see is maybe 6. Please do not exceed 10. I will not be looking up every single one of your articles. What I'm going to do probably is randomly select 1 or 2, look at the article, and then see what you wrote about it, okay? Now, there were some questions. That form that you fill out, that is what your group will actually upload to the assignment area. But within that form, every column gets answered with a narrative format. With the exception of the citation column, that'll just be the regular APA reference format. But the rest of it all needs to be a narrative. You'll see that the explanations at the top of each column use words like describe or articulate. Even the ones that say identify, don't just give me a list, give me sentences, okay? And so definitely you'll want to be dividing the work up among your group. I would suggest having more than one person edit the writing just to kind of be on the safe side, and also not having one person maybe be the bad guy of catching other people's mistakes. So just, just a thought there. You can see what you think. So I just want to be really clear on that, because the rubric does have a section that says synthesis of findings. And so you're not doing the table plus a synthesis. Really, the synthesis of the findings is in that column, implications for practice. You're synthesizing what you read in each article and then putting in the column just for that article the implications for practice. So it really is just the grid that is due, but I think you're going to learn some really valuable information about the topic that you've chosen. So I think it'll be really good practice. And again, at the end of your program, you need to do your own evidence-based practice project. And this is really good practice for how to put that together. And I teach that course from time to time, so you never know, you might get me again. All right, so I think that's about it for this week. Kind of short. And please be looking at the feedback that I gave you on your week 4 assignment. Most of you did really, really well. It wasn't too bad of an assignment, but I did give some feedback if there were any like misunderstanding of terms or anything like that. And I want to make sure you have that down pat before you do week 6 when we go back to doing individual assignments. Okay? All right, sounds good. I'll see you in the main forum.